What will be in this video? Introduction to QBasic programming, variables, constant, assignment, operators and operands. Then sequential programs in QBasic. So introduction to QBasic programming. QBasic stands for Quick Beginners All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. That is the full form of the QBasic. It is an integrated development environment and interpreter. Basically, IDE is a tool which is used to write computer programs. So we have the QB64 IDE right now available for the Windows devices, and using that IDE we do the QBasic programming. What is an interpreter? Interpreter is a language translator which translates any program from our language to machine language, means a language which the computer can understand. Now we know that the QBasic programming can be done in Linux and in the Windows operating system, and it is case insensitive language, means it is not case sensitive. You can write any QBasic program in small letter as well as in capital letter. It will treat both of them same, and it has predefined commands like CLS, input, print, end and a function library. Next is, what is a variable? A variable is a named storage location where we can store any value. The value of the variable can change during the execution of the program. So we can say that variable is a container. It's like a container. Like in a container we keep any value, we keep any item. Similarly in a variable we can store anything. Now whatever we store in a variable, that can change. Means the value of the variable can be changed. For an example, if I say A is 50, then again I can say A is 60 also. Means the value of A can change also. A variable can change its value. So in the following example we have A equal to 50, B equal to 10.5. So here A and B are the variables. Next is, what is a constant? A constant is a fixed value that cannot change during the program execution. Examples: A equal to 50, B equal to 10.5. If you see, these are the same examples, but the A and B are the variables, whereas the 50 and 10.5, they are the constant. So we can say that the values are the constant. And what is special about constant? That their value is not changing. They are fixed values, okay? Next is operators and operands. So we can say that operators are the symbols that perform any operation on the operand. Operands are the variables and the constants on which any operation is performed by the operator. Now take this example, A equal to B plus C. In this example we are adding B and C, and then we are storing the sum in the variable A. So in mathematics we say it is formula, right? So in this formula the variables A, B and C, they are also known as operands. So in this example the operator is plus and equal to. So this operator plus is adding B and C. So B and C are the variables, are the operands, and on B and C the plus is operating and it is performing any kind of operation. This is addition exactly, and the result of that will be stored in the variable A. So equal to is giving the sum to the variable A. Equal to and plus, these two are the operators in this example, and A, B, C are the operands. Next is, how many type of operators do we have? In QBasic we have three type of operators. First is the arithmetical operators: plus, minus, multiplication, division and mod. Okay, mod operator is used to find remainder. Relational operators we have less than, greater than, less than equal to, greater than equal to. This is not equal to sign in QBasic, and this is equal sign. Then we have logical operators, not operator, and operator, or operator. So let's now begin with the sequential programs. This is the software that we are going to use for the QBasic programming. It's QB64. First I would like to explain you how to download this software. Open your web browser, go to Google, type qb64.exe, press enter, go to this website www.qb64.org. In this website you have to select this, download QB64 version 1.4. This page will open. As per your operating system you can download. If it is Windows 32-bit or 64-bit, just click on the link and then it will download. I have already downloaded. Then open the zip folder, and inside of that you will get a file which you need to use for your QBasic programming. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.